I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Baldur. The second son of Odin, he was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
So in the second trial, there was a plague in the village, but of course they would blame everything on me. These, I don't know, it's just easy to blame it on somebody who is not like the rest of the town. But of course Senua is not the reason why there's a plague. But when she's vulnerable, that's easy to believe. The stairs are broken.
Stay back, don't touch it. You're curious.
I am curious.
Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world.
So it's kind of like the arches. Ooh.
I like it here.
It's like the arches, but it also changes the time of day.
I like the way it feels. It's safe here.
It is safe here, isn't it?
It's light here. It's nice.
Well, now we can go up the stairs, so I guess we'll just leave it at this time for now.
The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge.
I like this better too.
Let's cross it.
Oh, from the other side. Yeah.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Well, then how did he die then? If everyone had a vow. You try to make everything vow, but maybe you miss one person. Or thing.
Dillion is in there. Don't forget. You can feel it. You need the runes to fight Dillion. You need Dillion.
Alright.
He's waiting for you. He always said he would wait. He's close. He cares about you. You can feel he's close. He loves you. You can feel his love.
It's locked.
Dillion. Dillion, we're here. Dillion. Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't.
Try harder. I'm trying, man.
She will. She'll find a way. She always finds a way.
We'll connect this bridge back here to make it easier for us to walk around. Oh, probably we have to change it back to nighttime if we want to find the symbol. And that's really sad because I don't want to leave this nice place. Look at the sunlight and the mountains and the trees and the woods. But now we're leaving it. For this reality. We can go back up here.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go
Oh.
through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe.
Ooh. More masks.
Dillion. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through.
Okay.
Dillion, don't lose him. Way too many times. You always let him disappear. Dillion, there he is. Quick. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
Oh, that's creepy.
The dark world.
I don't think we can open this. No, it's just permanently locked. We have to use the masks to traverse.
Dillion cared for her like no one else has. Dillion's the only reason she's still alive.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making.
Even the curse Dillion believed.
Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
We're already inside the castle, but I imagine that we need to be inside the castle when it's dark so that we can get to Dillion. Yeah.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Baldur, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to
Feast.
no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe,"
He was the only one.
Baldur's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
What it was.
The mistletoe. The mistletoe killing a person? A god? Oh. Baldur's mom kind of sounds a bit like a helicopter parent. I think it's this thing right here. The window thing.
He was kind to her.
But it's the other side. So we have to get out of here.
You can't go up there. You can't go up there. Not in this world. No. Not in this world.
Come.
He cared in a way that nobody else did.
Oh, the shadow it casts would be the right side though, wouldn't it? Yes! Oh, so close. So close. I know it, it's that thing. It's even telling me it's that thing. Oh, but we can't get out here.
Do you remember the way he touched you?
Okay. Not yet, because we know that it's here.
He was the only one she could trust.
Oh, it's
Could
gotta
she
be
trust him?
this. But maybe the shadows aren't right because we're not in the right world. Maybe in the other one, the shadows are stacked differently. We'll check this out first then.
Senua.
Mom? I swear. I'm pretty sure that was Galena, but am I missing?
Believe that she was cursed.
Am I missing all of these?
You when everyone else turned their backs.
Back outside, which would allow us to change the daytime.
Do you remember the way he looked?
I want to look around a little bit more though, because I'm pretty sure anytime we hear the word Senua, it means that my mom is near. No? What is this bridge, by the way? Is that the bridge to hell again? Where are you, Mom? Wait.
We spend our lives searching for the meaning in life, and we ask the gods for guidance. But the truth to life is revealed when we can face death without fear. How can the gods understand us if they refuse to die themselves?
Whoa, okay. Wow, that is so subtle. I was always under the assumption that we would find Galena in a rock this whole time. Oh, then we must have missed one earlier then, when we were in the place. The burial ground. Well, he can't get them all. Still gotta find the freaking symbol here.
Do you feel safe?
Oh.
Loves you.
This has gotta be it. I have to use the boxes. Somehow. Like this? Finally.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
Yes.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world. The dark
I'm going.
Out you.
Look what happens to the things.
Oh. But now I can go through the front door. Dillian?
The curse.
And now the darkness is swallowing you both. There he is. Where are you taking him?
He's up there.
How do you get up there?
There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. Just find the way.
I got it. I got it.
Do you know? Was it worth it?
You're still alive and Dillian's dead.
Loki makes a dog out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Baldur. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Baldur stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies,
Most precious.
here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Baldur. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Baldur is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Killed by mistletoe. That's... Overprotective parents can't win everything.
She thought she could defy.
Should have asked the mistletoe for a vow too. That blind god that got roped into this though. Poor guy. How cunning of Loki. Same sort of thing.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Baldur. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Baldur's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Baldur's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Very shocking, huh? Trees and oh my gosh, there's things growing on the body.
Nobody will love her now. Can you remember what love feels like? Look what happens to the thing she
Lillian's
loves.
right there.
She destroys the thing she loves.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future.
You killed him. You couldn't see the darkness.
Two realities tearing at her soul.
Actually, before we change the time again, let me see if there's any of them up here. Oh, there's another one here.
Everything gets broken in the end. You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Oh. It's kind of close. The M. You can see it already. I think it's something like... It's here somewhere.
Kill the one thing you had. You have no time for this. These trials mean nothing. The curse cannot be removed. They've set you trials to distract you.
Really now.
And now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing?
I wouldn't know what to do if these trials meant nothing. That wouldn't be very good. How do I get to the mask in the middle?
They are just to tire you out to make you
With the bridge.
before the battle. Nobody will love you again. Ever.
This could be a plan to tire me out before the battle. It could. We can't get over there. I was trying to open the gate, but maybe we can't do that yet. Oh, there's another gate here, which we can't reach. No.
She thought she knew best. She thought she had light within her when she left. She is pure darkness.
Okay, so the backwards Z one is here. Maybe looking out here? How do we get that bridge to come down? Oh. Oh, that's definitely it, but we have to look at it from the other side. Okay, which means we need the bridge to come down. Which means... And now we can walk across here.
He cared in a way that nobody
Overcome
else
with
did.
grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Baldur return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Baldur stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they found in a cave. Baldur was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
I was just going to say, I didn't think Loki would weep for him.
saved you
Because he's the one who armed the other guy to kill him. Why does Loki hate him that much anyway? No particular reason. And if we're on this side, we can get the bridge to come down. Oh! Or not. Or not. Oh, we can turn the time back to nighttime and then we can walk through this gate here. Oh, lots of little back and forths. It's just the way it is.
Feel like to be in love. He led you astray.
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance.
Why didn't you listen to him?
This love has tortured you and it
There's a lot of doubts in me. And I can't silence any of them. You start to get used to them a little bit though. But that's not to say that they're not discouraging. It's never nice to hear bad things and discouraging things spoken all the time about you.
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the things she loves. She destroys the things she loves.
Now we need it back.
Do you think she remembers it?
Oh,
What if this is pointless?
What are you doing?
Betrayal is pointless and there's another way.
Why did
they
you
may all be pointless, but I still have to do them.
Stop seeing runes. You see runes everywhere.
everywhere? What if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense?
Why can't I hear it?
The gods were lying.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart.
Dillian's the only reason
The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down, and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept
You
death,
remember how he made you feel?
then so must we.
Don't say that.
Dillian's in the
We've been
tower.
doing this the whole time, trying to not accept death and bring Dillian back. Don't do this to me, Drew. Not now. We've come too far. We have one more symbol left, but I haven't seen the red symbols anywhere yet. So maybe it's down here. Can I get a check on what it looks like? Oh, it's a check mark. Alright, so we need, like, I don't know,
You have
a
blood on
triangle
your
to begin
hands.
with?
You are guilty.
You will always be guilty. Was it worth it?
Yeah. Any triangles around here? The shadows? Oh. But we have to somehow...
What does it feel like to feel a love so strong? What if they're all about wasting
There
your
we
time?
go.
Just him whispering in your ear by minute.
But now that's closed.
What does she think she's doing? You're special.
What do I think I'm doing? I'm making progress, that's what.
The curse can heal. Special. Wasting time. Could all be a waste of her time.
Dillian?
If the gods are not.
Dillian!
He wants us to come over.
Don't look down.
Be quick.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Very careful.
You've come this far, don't let him slip away.
It's a narrow bridge.
Go to him.
And there's a long way to fall.
Still here. That was the first time we've had control of walking through the bridge like that, I think. Scary. No!
It's your fault. He's disappeared.
Oh my god.
Just come to the water. He's drowned.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
You've done it. You did it. The warrior trials.
You need that sword.
Go get the sword.
You did it for the sword.
You have to get the sword.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
There's still one more. They said we can go to the... They said we can go get the sword now, but there's still one more here. There is, right? Once you complete them, they're not blue anymore, but there's still one more blue one here. Well, we're not in a hurry to get the sword, so I guess we're gonna go into this one too.